Welcome back to Turkish Stars Explained. And if you're new here, welcome. This is the channel where we break down the biggest headlines about Turkish stars going global, what's real, what's hype, and what it all means for their careers. Today we're talking about one title that's suddenly everywhere again, Sandokan. And the reason this matters is simple. This isn't just another Can Yaman series. Sandokan is the kind of project that can reframe an actor's entire international positioning. In other words, this could be Can Yaman's biggest global move yet. So let's get into it. What is Sandokan? Why is it a big deal in Italy? And why does this moment feel different from the usual celebrity news cycle? Sandokan is a legendary adventure story based on the novels of Emilio Salgari, a pirate hero with a mythic reputation, and it has been part of Italian pop culture for decades. When a property like that comes back, it isn't treated like just another show. It's treated like an event. In 2025, the new Sandokan series arrived with that exact event energy. Big production, premium visuals, an international cast, and a lead actor who already has a cross-border fan base. It's also structured like a tight limited run, 8 episodes, so it can move fast, stay focused, and keep audiences hooked. Here's the first strategic signal: the genre shift. Many international viewers discovered Can Yaman through romance and drama, where charisma and chemistry do a lot of the heavy lifting. Sandokan pushes him into a different lane: action, adventure, heroic leadership, bigger stakes, bigger visuals. That matters because globally successful actors usually have one moment where the industry stops seeing them as the star of a specific genre and starts seeing them as a franchise lead. Sandokan is built to test that upgrade. If it lands, it won't just add another credit to his resume. It can reposition him as the kind of lead you cast when you want scale. Second signal: the international packaging. This version of Sandokan is not designed to feel local. It's built to travel. You can see that in the cast choices and the way the show is positioned. It's meant to be recognizable beyond one country. When you bring in faces that international audiences already know, like Ed Westwick, you're telling viewers, this isn't only for one market. The goal is obvious: make the project instantly click for people who might not even follow Italian television, and give the press an easy headline that travels. Third signal: where and how it launches. In Italy, Sandokan aired on Rai 1 and is also available on Rai Play. That's the mainstream lane. It's the big national TV night lane. And for global impact, the distribution side matters just as much as the premiere. Fremantle is involved as the international distributor in many territories. That's a major difference between a show that might travel and a show built to travel. A global distributor already has the relationships, the sales channels, and the experience to move a title across markets. So what does all of this mean for Can Yaman? It means the narrative around his career changes. Instead of a Turkish star who became huge in Italy, the conversation becomes an international lead carrying a legacy property. That distinction sounds subtle, but it isn't. Legacy properties come with built-in attention, built-in expectations, and built-in press. If the show connects, the lead actor becomes part of the property's modern identity, not just the star of a single season, but the face of a brand that can keep expanding. And this is where people get it twisted. They say, but Can Yaman already has fans internationally. True, but fandom and industry positioning are not the same thing. Fans can make you famous. A franchise can make you bankable. A franchise can be the reason a platform, a producer, or a studio says yes to the next project, even in a new language, even in a new country, even with a bigger budget. Now, does that mean Sandokan is guaranteed success? Not at all. Event series can explode and then fade. So here's what to watch if you want to know whether this becomes a real breakout. 1. Does the story pull in people who don't already care about Can Yaman? That's the real test. A star's fanbase shows up at the beginning. The question is whether the show converts casual viewers into weekly viewers. Adventure series need momentum, cliffhangers that actually make you curious, escalating stakes, and characters you want to follow through chaos. 2. Does the tone land? Pirate adventure can be epic when it's grounded in emotion and tension, but it can also become cheesy if the pacing or dialogue misses the mark. The best global adventure shows feel cinematic, not theatrical. So you want the action to look real, the world to feel lived in, and the romance to feel earned, not forced. 3. Does Can Yaman fit the heroic lead frame in a way that feels effortless? This is huge. Romance leads are often about charm. Franchise leads need command. They need presence in quiet scenes, authority in chaos, and vulnerability without losing gravity. If he nails that balance, the industry notices, and so do new audiences who might be meeting him for the first time. For do the supporting characters add weight, not noise? Big series live or die by their world. If the villains feel like real threats, if the allies are memorable, if the love interest has agency, the show becomes bingeable. And bingeability is the currency of global TV. And finally, timing. Can Yaman is entering a phase where every project is either a step up or a sideways step. Sandokan looks like a step up because it's not more of the same. It's a transformation attempt. It's the kind of role that says, I want to be taken seriously at a higher level. So is this smart strategy or pure luck? It's strategy with risk. The strategy is obvious. Choose a legacy brand, go bigger, go more international, work with a distributor that can push it across markets, and rebrand yourself as an action-adventure lead. The risk is also obvious. If the show doesn't connect, the internet will label it overhyped. And once a project gets that label, it becomes harder to control the narrative. But if it connects, Sandokan can become the bridge between Can Yaman the superstar and Can Yaman the global franchise lead. Now I want your take. Do you think Sandokan is the start of Can Yaman's worldwide breakout, or will it remain a big European moment? Comment one word: breakout or Europe. And if you want more fast, clear updates like this, subscribe, turn on notifications, and join the community. Because the next trailers, casting news, and international deals around this project can move fast, and we'll break it down the moment they hit.